Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning, and I'm sure most of you are dragging after staying up to watch that Super Bowl last night. I don't know who you were pulling for. I was pulling for the Chiefs, so I was pretty excited about that fourth quarter comeback that they did. But most of us are probably a little more groggy this morning than we normally are. So grab your cup of coffee, take a moment, and watch the Monday Morning Mojo. Today we're going to give a little market update and talk about what the numbers were for January. If you're watching, leave me a comment below. If you have a question about what the market's doing in a county besides Hamblen or in a certain subdivision, feel free to drop me a comment as well and ask that question. But since today is the first Monday in February and it's only the third day, these numbers may end up changing. If we had closings on Fridays, not everybody has recorded those yet. So these numbers may end up being a little bit different. But as of 7 o'clock this morning, January, we had 36 homes that closed during the month of January. The average time on the market for those homes was 93 days, and the average sales price was right around $164,800. So anybody that thinks that people aren't out buying houses because it's wintertime or it's right after Christmas, that's not the case. People are still out every day. I've got like 3 or 4 sets of buyers that I'm personally working with trying to find a house for them. In specific price ranges from $150,000 to $225,000, we had 10 homes that sold in January. We have 20 homes in that price range that are pending right now, which means they're under contract waiting to close. And we only have 51 homes that are active and available in those price ranges. So we talk about absorption rate and how many months of inventory we have, and so we take the number of solds and add that to the number of pendings and then divide it into how many we have active, and that tells us how many months of inventory we have. So in the 150 to 225 price range, we only have about 2 months of inventory. So if you have a home that's kind of going to fall in that price range, this is definitely a good time to sell. I have people that are calling me every day and they're like, well, I just don't know. I think I ought to wait till spring to list my house. It's so ugly outside right now. You know what? If you wait till spring, everybody else is going to have waited till spring. So this is a good time to go ahead and put your home on the market because there's not as much competition out there and there are a lot of people looking. For W-2 employees, this is tax time. If you're self-employed, tax time doesn't come until April, right? That's where I fall. So, but W-2 people are getting their W-2s, they're filing their tax returns, they're getting a refund, and a lot of those people are using that refund to help them buy a house. So, you don't want to miss out on those buyers who have the refund. Don't let them go spend that money on something else. Go ahead and get your home listed so that they can buy your house with their refund. So mortgage rates are still doing really well right now. We're still looking, around 3.5%. So mortgage rates are not a reason to not buy a home right now either. And then just the 225 to 300,000 price range, we had 5 homes that sold. We have 7 homes that are pending and 24 active. So again, we have about 2 months worth of inventory in those price ranges. And I've talked to you before about once we get up above about the 400,000 mark, that's when we start seeing like 5, 6, 7 months worth of inventory. But pretty much everything up until the 400,000 mark is a seller's market right now, which means that we have less than 3 months of inventory in those various price ranges. So good time to get your home listed. If you would like to talk to somebody just to find out, like, what would my home bring? How long do you think it would take to sell? What do I need to do to my house to get it ready to go on the market? Give me a call, shoot me a private message here on Facebook, send me a text, 423-748-8811. That's my number, and I would be happy to sit down with you. I'm not a high pressure person by any means. People that have worked with me will tell you. I'm happy to come look at your house and just kind of go over with you. This is what I think you need to do to get your home sold. This is where I think your price needs to be. And then that decision is yours. You know, if you want to list the house, I would love to work with you. But if you decide, you know, this is not the right time for me to sell, I completely understand that as well. All right. So I hope you have a great Monday. I think the temperatures are supposed to be in the 60s today, and we're supposed to get some sunshine before we get rain for the next few days. So if you have the opportunity, get out today and enjoy the sunshine a little bit. And I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Make sure you tell me hi in the comments and leave a question if you have one. Thank you.